Welcome to the game, no one gets out alive.
What's cracking, gamers? It's Knack Attack. By viewer request, I was asked to compare Guang with Taran and with Scourge. Both weapon sets I have used before on this bot. Not enough to really give him a good answer on whether I liked one or the other better, or any real insight on how they perform. So I decided to give both builds a good shot, and both of them are pretty good. I found both of them to be fairly effective on this bot. Tarans pack a pretty serious punch. They both share the same reload time, 5 seconds, so I did find Tarans to be a little more difficult. A Guang doesn't have stealths when you're flying around. Enemies can still shoot at you and you're trying to evade and stuff like that, and it can be a little difficult to hit your target with the Tarans. Even when you're aiming in the square, your movements and stuff like that, it's kind of hard to keep up with the lag, and you kind of have to lead them a little bit. Like, you can kind of see with this invader, I'm shooting, I'm trying my best to shoot towards the front of the targeting square in the direction that he's moving. So that did help a little bit once I figured out that there was like a slight lag with if you're shooting like dead center or a little behind them. Even if you're inside that square, it's not going to give you the hit markers and you're not going to be doing the damage. And with Scourges, they have the lock-on, so you don't really have to worry about that. And I found the flying aspect to be a lot easier with the Scourges. Get a little bit more out of the maneuvering. It's not so much evasiveness as it is putting yourself into a good shooting position when you're airborne. In my hangars, I have 2 hangars, and I usually try to run one hangar with more close range builds and one hangar with more longer range builds. So that way, if I'm in a big map, I can choose that longer range one and be a little more effective with every bot. So I can't really say one is really that much better than the other, but I can say that Tarans is certainly better for a closer range map. I think Scourges are still effective in a smaller map because they deal increased damage at closer range. So, in the smaller map you can reap the benefits of that a little more. But I kind of like the Tarans in the smaller map and the Scourges in a big map, just because it's a little more versatile that way, in my opinion. It fits my playstyle that way. So if you're only running one hangar and you don't have the option to have, one or the other, I would say Scourges would probably be my #1 choice. My favorite Guang builds are Orkans or Storms. I found those to be the most fun anyway. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think, Scourges or Tarans.